Hi everyone, I'm Ellen Jaffe Jones, the Veg Coach and the Broccoli Rep, because as I like to say, who else is? My daughter, an accomplished artist, drew this for me about 10 years ago, and it's been all over my website and everything else that I do, just trying to get the message out there that a vegan diet is the best thing since sliced whole wheat bread. You may know me from some of my books, Eat Vegan on $4 a Day, Kitchen Divided, Paleo Vegan, which I wrote because some of my running friends were saying, I'm going paleo, and oh, I am just doing so well on it, and I'm going like head exploding. But I just do all this racing so I can wear my vegan shirts, as I did yesterday for the Sarasota half marathon. That was my 8th half marathon. I've done 2 full marathons, which experts tell me is really rare for anybody with my sprint times to have ever finished a marathon. Yeah, those 6 gold medals down there, first in the state of Florida this past December, and everything from the 50 meters to the 1,500 meters, and I'm 7th in the U.S. in my age group for the 1,500 meters and 10th for the 400 meters. So I do all this running, again, just to kind of engage people. And people will come up to me all the time as I'm holding a medal saying, oh, you can't run on a vegan diet. So I have been doing this mainly because my mom and both sisters had breast cancer and a whole lot more. And I taught cooking classes before any of my books came out, and Dr. Neil Barnard, who is president of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, for whom I did the cooking classes, wrote in the foreword to one of my books that I have this encyclopedic knowledge of food, and that some of the people in my cooking classes wrote evaluations saying things like, it would take me a lifetime to know and understand what Ellen knows. And the other thing that he says, which is just so touching, one of the things I admire so much about Ellen is that unlike so many people today, she's not trying to sell any product, gimmick, or device. All I'm trying to sell is a more humane and healthy world. My parents were so sick and diseased by the time I had kids, they couldn't lift them, let alone babysit them. And I have 3 daughters, and I hope they're listening. You know how that goes. So I wanted to start this membership club so that I could, what would make it different than anything else you do and worth your while is that you have access to me. I just did this yesterday. I am 62 years old. You can see all these people who are just bulked up and, they are maybe a third my age, but the real question I always want to say is, where do you want to be at my age? And one of my mottos is finish without injury, and that is my goal for all of the clients and people that I work with. And so what you'll get in the club is not only access to me as much as you want and as much as I can give, you'll have access to a secret Facebook group that will just be for members, and I'll be there at least once a week, probably more, but once a week I commit to an hour for you. I'll also commit another hour of doing live cooking classes, so you can get the recipes in advance, you'll get all that, and you can actually cook with me. I don't know of any other website or person who's actually doing live cooking classes where I invite you to cook with me, and I will be able to see comments and then respond to any questions you might have as we're cooking and going along. And mainly, I just want this very vegan-friendly community because I know where I live it is not, and I think it's important that we kind of hang out and learn from each other and just enjoy each other's company, as well as benefit from all the years of experience I have, so that no matter where you are on this journey, we can all learn from each other. But I especially want to be able to give back, and really all I do is pay back for the doctors like Dr. Neil Barnard and so many others who've been out there for years just trying to sing from the same songbook, because it really is where we have to go, both from an environmental standpoint and a health standpoint, and for the benefit of all animals, including the human species, but especially for the voiceless. All right, I hope you'll click below to join, and I'll see you on the other side.